see Matt taking on Mike Sharona.
GCW has the best light heavyweight division in independent wrestling. These are two of the best. It should be a terrific matchup.
We will also have another appearance tonight as well by the light heavyweight champion, the Diamondback Dingo.
He's at the top of the class, Pooh-Bah. It should be a great show. We're ready to get started with action.
It's time to start GCW Wrestling. Let's go up to Devin Andrews for tonight's first match.
All right, GCW fans, our first match this week is set for one fall. Already in the ring from Des Moines, Iowa, here is the Outtkast. And his opponent is accompanied to the ring by Sugar.
Shot to the heart, and you're too late, darling, you need love, bad name.
From Detroit Rock City, here is the Rocket
Ready to go with one-on-one action here to start off tonight's episode of GCW Wrestling. It's the rock and roll sensation Ryan Ash as he'll be taking on the Outtkast, Tommy.
Well, Pooh-Bah, I don't know why this guy insists on boring us with 80s rock, but Bon Jovi is dead as Ash is about to be at the hands of the Outtkast.
We're not going to waste any time here, Tommy.
Wow.
It's the Ash and Outtkast, and they're brawling as they get underway here on GCW Wrestling. Big crowd here tonight. They get some great wrestling action there, and a fall-away elbow there by Ryan Ash sends down the Outtkast.
Well, nice work by Ash. He whipped him into the corner, but Ash had the presence of mind to go up top and hit him with the elbow.
Look out, going up top. Got a hold of the Outtkast too, and count of two there by the Outtkast. Look out.
We talked about the light heavyweight talent of GCW, Pooh-Bah. Two of the more talented competitors right here, and Ash almost had him.
Great back and forth action to start off tonight's episode of GCW Wrestling. Of course, as we said, the Diamondback Dingo will be here. The Old School Warriors will be here. Matt and Mike Sharona in our main event. And of course, this is building up to what's going to be a great card coming up on Friday night, September 14th at Aggies on South Broadway.
Good to see the Old School Warriors back. Oh, he almost had him again.
Counted two once again by Ryan Ash.
It's good to see the Old School Warriors back in action. And look at this reversal.
Reversal upon reversal. Look out, two. And as McManus was about to notch the 3 count, there was a great bridge there by the Outtkast. Look out. Counter move upon counter move here by these great light heavyweights, and a big clothesline there by the Outtkast. A hook of the leg and a count of 2.
A lot of near falls to this point in this one. Both of these guys hungry for a win, and they're going at it tooth and nail on GCW TV.
Don't forget, these two will be a part of a big tag team, I guess you could say triple main event at Aggies, as we'll see Sex Charms and Rock and Roll taking on Nikki Strychnine and the Outtkast at Aggies on Friday, September 14th. Once again, just bringing home that great GCW action here, like we're seeing here in our studio tonight.
Great individual wrestlers, guys who can team up and make great tag teams. Two of the top talents here in the light heavyweight division, and as you mentioned, Pooh-Bah, part of a huge card on the 14th at Aggies.
Look out. Oh, as it looked like the Outtkast was going for that shoulder tackle off the top rope, and Ash got out of the way.
Look who's out at ringside, Pooh-Bah.
And it looks like as Ash was going for the Van Halenator, low blow there by the Outtkast. Nikki Strychnine has joined us here at ringside.
The Toxic Titan is out to watch Outtkast going against Ryan Ash. And Nikki, why don't you join us at ringside? It's great to see you.
Nikki.
Blessed be the hate mongers. That's all I have to say, Pooh-Bah.
Unbelievable. I'm not quite sure why we're here. Fall-away slam there by the Outtkast. 2, and a quick count of 2 once again. Of course, you watch this one with close eyes here, Nikki, as it looks like that you and the Outtkast are going to be battling Sex Charms and Rock and Roll at Aggies on the 14th.
You say battling as if it's actually going to be a fight. These losers are washed up, and the power of hate will crush them.
Unbelievable. As the Outtkast there, not quite sure what C.J. McManus was checking on there. As the Outtkast, look out. Oh, sets him down once. Look out. Here comes the second one as he's looking to complete the 666 here. As the Outtkast connected on all 3 Northern Light suplexes. Count of 2.
Man, that's impressive on the part of the Outtkast, and the Outtkast is one of the growing throng at the disposal and at the command of Nikki Strychnine. Nikki.
At my command, and also at the faith of hate. And hang on, I got to clean up some trash for a moment.
Wait a minute, Nikki, where are you going? Nikki Strychnine leaving us here at ringside, getting a hold of Ryan Ash here right in front of us. Tommy, look out. Strychnine tosses back in the Ashman as Outtkast gives chase once again. The Outtkast. There was something underhanded about that one there. C.J.
He was
McManus.
just helping him back in the ring.
C.J. McManus didn't quite see the outside interference there by Nikki Strychnine. Look out. Outtkast has him stacked up on one shoulder, looking for the lost cause, didn't get it. Ash reverses, looking for the Van Halenator against the ropes goes Ash. Ooh, kick to the midsection. Look out. The Outtkast. Up and over goes Ash. Ash reverses. Oh, my goodness. What a devastating maneuver by Ryan Ash, and there's the 3. And look out, here comes Nikki Strychnine.
I don't think he liked seeing Ash get the win, and he's going to rain on the parade, but here comes Billy McNeil for the save.
We have a Pier 6 brawl brewing here in GCW as it's the Outtkast with Ash. Strychnine has McNeil. They're dangerously close over here, Tommy. Look out.
These 4 guys will lock up at Aggies on September the 14th, a tag team match, and I wouldn't miss it if I were you. It'll be worth the price of admission alone.
More action on GCW in just a second. Wrestling fans, big card coming up on Friday night, September the 14th at Aggies at 1709 South Broadway in St. Louis. Our main event for the evening, a battle royal to determine a new #1 contender for the GCW Heavyweight Championship. That and so much more. You'll want to join us at Aggies on South Broadway coming up Friday night, September the 14th. Well, last week here on GCW Wrestling, we heard comments from the Diamondback Dingo issuing a challenge to this man right here, the GCW Heavyweight Champion, the pretty boy Kevin Sharp. Champ, he said some very mean-spirited things to you last week. He issued a challenge to you at Aggies on the 14th. Your response?
Well, let me start out by saying hello, ladies. Second, I do seem to remember that when I first won this belt, I told any and everybody that I have an open contract and I'm not ducking and dodging anybody around here. So if the Pee Wee champ wants to take a shot at the big boy, he can come right along with it. It doesn't matter who you are. I beat all the top contenders, so I guess, hey, I can beat you too. The only thing about it is you're going to look bad and I'm still going to be too pretty.
The challenge has been answered by the champion.